Probox vehicle, very similar to the Probox that was seen driving through that petrol station. It was seen on CCTV. On the day a man called Cyrus Njirongo left us, that Probox, full of tear gas canisters at the back and other weapons, was set on fire. The fate of the occupants of that Probox are not clear. But there are unconfirmed reports that one of them alimalizwa. And that is not all. The officers of Simba Arati, a very high-ranking ODM official, who is clearly on the side of two-term, the incumbent, his office iliwashwa moto. In fact, the United Opposition, very concerned, held a press conference this morning condemning violence, the violence that happened during the first day of their tour of Kisii yesterday. I am just praying and hoping that they'll be able to contain the anger of Kenyans. Yeah, I'm just praying and hoping. Because the anger levels in the country are at another unprecedented level. That should be very clear right now. And by the way, a very telltale clue of that Probox is that the occupants, goons supposedly, were wearing masks. Sounds familiar? I think it does. Because this violence is extremely worrying. And yet, the general elections are about 18 months away. What will happen in 3 months' time or 6 months' time? Oh God Almighty, have mercy. But something else happened yesterday. Rigathi Gachagua landed in a place called Mulot in Bomet. Now just hold on a minute. Bomet is where? Bomet is in the Rift Valley. That is the home province of the incumbent, President William Samoei Ruto. And guess what? The crowd there received Rigathi Gachagua very warmly. Hold on a minute. Is that right? Because we know Rigathi Gachagua was impeached and the whole thing was engineered right from State House and right from the handlers of President Ruto. So how is it that Bomet people welcomed Rigathi Gachagua so warmly? What's going on here? Surely it cannot be true that the crowd was very excitedly screaming one term, not two term for the incumbent, one term. What's going on here? Well, it was very clear that the anger in Kenya towards this regime is also in Bomet. Kwani Bomet is not a part of Kenya? It is. And this rising anger we keep on talking about on this channel is countrywide. Further confirmation from Rigathi Gachagua's tour of Bomet. Let me just tell you the truth. Even during the honeymoon period of Uhuru Ruto, the union between former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and William Samoei Ruto, President Uhuru Kenyatta was never ever received this warmly in the Rift Valley. Never ever. Gachagua got such a warm reception. I could not believe. Actually, that may be very easy to explain. The suffering going on in the country has not skipped the Rift Valley. Definitely not. And of course, a lot of this suffering can directly be traced to the policies of the William Samoei Ruto regime.